everybody, it's VerticalSandwich. Welcome back to Let's Play Sonic 06. We're in Silver Story. We are fighting Iblis at the very end of Silver Story. So, we've gotten close. We're not having any trouble survive, but in a way, Iblis's boss fight is timed. We have to kill him at, before the end of, I think, 3 rounds. At the end of 3 rounds, he just destroys where we're standing and we die. There's nothing we can do about it. So there are these big boulders, and we have to get, you know, we have to make some decent shots at him. Like, we have to hit him well. Because if we don't hit the majority of those shots, then he still has life at the end of the 3rd round, and we die.
Here I come, Iblis! This will be your end! Ha!
Okay.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
It looks like he's getting closer to his final form. You'll be in trouble if you let him get close. Try to keep him away from here.
Okay. Hit him with both of those. And both of those, I think.
He sends out waves of flames, one after the other. You need to predict the next wave and evade it.
Blaze apparently thinks we don't notice everything that's going on. Oh! Didn't grab the ones I usually grab. So we get like...
Trying to destroy this foothold. Silver, don't let him get you too.
We get like 3 mega attacks on him. And they either involve him throwing a giant boulder at us, or leaning down so we get up on his head and hit him in the head with psychic powers, which apparently really hurts Iblis. He really hates that. See, if it's stuff like that.
He's going to try to destroy the foothold from a distance this time. Here it comes, Silver.
I want to get up front here. If this ball hits, the platform dies. Otherwise, it's a pretty nice mega attack right in his face. I like it. I need some boulders, buddy. If he's not going to give us any boulders, we don't have a chance. And he's not. We did so well, too. So now we'll get a shot at his face. Come on down here.
Just a little more.
Yeah, just a little more, but I need boulders. Ugh, that really hurts. It's not gonna be enough. Okay, I can kill him with this. We did it. 5 minutes, that's not bad. Yeah. That is exactly what we did at the beginning of the thing, and it still didn't matter because he was still going to come back. So let's see what the cutscene says. 401.
That took too long.
How in the world would you get an S rank on that? It's ridiculous. Oh, you're very close to a B. But we finished Silver Story. So there, we have one more left. Music from Silver episode now available in the audio room. Silver episode is now available in theater room. Yes, please.
Chaos Emeralds, lend me your power. Eternal Sun, the living flame that has been entrusted to the royal family. Fall into slumber with my soul, Iblis, you cursed flames of disaster! Ah! Ah! No! Why won't it accept me as the vessel? Blaze!
I'll take Iblis. Don't worry. My soul is already alit with flames. I will be accepted.
Yeah, don't you have to be royal or something? Oh no, she did it.
Come on, make it quick. Use your chaos control to stop time. Then seal us into a different dimension.
No! I can't do that to you!
Didn't we already go through this? We agreed to save the world at any price.
I can't! I wouldn't know what to do without you! You fought alongside me to save the world! You're my friend, right?
You're still so naive. But I've always liked that about you.
Blaze!
Good luck, Silver.
Okay. That's a lot of rebuilding to do. Scream no! Look up at the sky and scream no! No! Alright, anyway. There. You're welcome for that dramatic addition, Sonic 06. Alright, 2 down, 1 to go. Although, I have to say, I have a feeling that getting through all 3 might unlock something. I don't know that it does. But it could. I mean, I don't know. You got me. So we get to watch all the cutscenes again. And see things that don't quite make sense. Like, but, okay, so now what we know is Princess Elise had Iblis, like, sealed inside of her, but she was a little girl. Iblis killed her father. But some things, I have to see, I mean, I think some of this will be answered when we go through Shadow's story, because Shadow goes back in the past with Silver and seals away the whatever. The guy who looks like him. And I'd like to see how that failed. Like, I don't know. I think maybe, like, Silver sealing himself away might have been fun. Like, it's a good sacrifice for him. we didn't get to know Blaze well enough to really care about her sacrificing herself. I know that sounds really mean, but maybe that's one of the problems with this, is that there's not a great amount of kind of getting to know the characters well. Like, that's the problem, is that it's hard to understand why Princess Elise is in love with Sonic. You're just like, she keeps quoting things he says to her that we never get to see. So, like, they must have a pretty full social life off camera. Also, the music for this is so weird. It's so strange, kind of J-poppy. Like, I mean, I don't know what I would want other than this. I'm not saying that, like... Well, no, what I would want is an instrumental video game soundtrack. That's what I would want. It's very hard to add lyrics to a video game and make it work. I would point you to the opening sequence of Final Fantasy X2. Like, if you want a good example. Especially if you're a Japanese game development company, and those things are going to be translated. Like, this is a very weird thing to hear. Like, I don't know if in a different cultural context this is like rockin', but it, you know, it sounds like crappy dance music in America. Like, which is exactly the kind of thing the problem you have with Final Fantasy X2 is you're like, you know, if you get, and you should, I guess if you're a video game fan, you should have an idea of pop stars and J-pop and stuff like that, but maybe not, I don't know. But even if you get that, the opening of Final Fantasy X2 is weird. Yeah, I'm trying to think of, like, the only place I can think of where, like, lyrics in video game music really works incredibly well is all the Latin stuff in Final Fantasy 7 and 8. Like, the opening of Final Fantasy 8 is amazing. One Winged Angel is amazing. But, like... I guess the love scene in Final Fantasy X kinda works. I hate it, but it doesn't stick out like this does. Where you listen to this and just go, ugh, why? Why is this going on? Why? So, Silver story, not bad. Silver's got very broken controls. You could just skip entire levels with Silver. Which in this game is a real plus. Also, no max speed sections. Hover and like auto targeting are way better than homing attack. Homing attack's not horrible, but it can completely disadvantage you if you don't know you're near something that Sonic will homing attack to. Whereas, although it's not very intuitive, Silver's targeting is controllable. We kind of saw that with the last, Iblis fight, where letting things get in front of you throws them at him more frequently than just instantly hitting the square button. There are other things too, like, you know, if you're not hitting things, you can float up, and the object can float up with you, and you'll have a better line of attack. The attack distance on Silver seemed a little inconsistent. That, like, sometimes you could hit things all the way across the room, and sometimes shots just go at random, you know, angles and things like that. But his ability to take projectiles thrown at him from enemies and shoot them directly back in those enemies' faces really nerfs the hard enemies in these levels. Ugh. Hey, this music. Alright, we're almost at the end of credits here. And then we might as well start Shadow Story. Oh, we get to see the music credits. From Zebrahead, all hail Shadow. These are such convoluted titles, like Dreams of an Absolution. It's just like who names a song that? It's not even a phrase. Dreams of an Absolution is not a phrase you'd ever find in a sentence. Like, I guess he dreams of an absolution is the kind of closest you get. But it's just not the way people talk. Alright, I definitely want to save my 100% silver file, yes. So, there we go. 100% progress on silver. 100% progress on Sonic. It took 16 hours for Sonic, 13 for silver. And, well, play the Shadow the Hedgehog episode. I'll see you guys for that. Bye, everybody.